The film takes place in Vienna in the early 1980s. It's a time of cultural and artistic flourishing, with a vibrant bohemian atmosphere. An ambulance races through the city as Milena and her boyfriend Alex are in the car, struggling for their lives. The story takes us back to Milena and Stefan's last meeting, when Stefan lived in Czechoslovakia and they met periodically but did not live together. He brought Milena to the Austrian border, marking another breakup. At a party, Milena meets Alex, a psychiatrist from America. A passionate romance develops between them. As a psychologist, Alex becomes interested in Milena's past relationships and whether she has ever been married. Milena opens up about her life, but Alex, as a trained psychologist, senses a lack of sincerity in her story. Gradually, Alex notices that Milena has a rather relaxed attitude towards relationships. This concerns Alex somewhat, but he is so enamored with Milena that he tries to ignore it. The plot is interrupted by hospital scenes where doctors try to save Milena's life, and the police begin investigating the case of her attempted suicide. Inspector Netisil questions Alex about his relationship with Milena and how they ended up together the night of the attempt. What motivated Milena to take such a drastic step? Alex realizes he is in love with Milena, but what drives her feelings? Milena returns to Bratislava and tells her husband she is leaving him. Alex turns to his friends to find out more about Milena and learns from her file that she is married. At the meeting, Alex asked Milena why she hadn't told him about her husband. Milena replied that she didn't want to upset him. Alex set a condition for Milena to divorce her husband, but Milena wanted to keep things as they were. She wanted to continue living a free life, and Alex was a big part of that. The relationship was at an impasse. In the film, there's a scene where Alex and Milena travel to Morocco, and their car breaks down. A group of Moroccans offer to take them to a hotel. While they're on the road, Milena flirts with some of the Moroccans, which makes Alex angry. At the hotel, Alex attempts to work out the situation with Milena, asking her to marry him, but she gives evasive answers. And then everything is okay. Their relationship becomes an emotional roller coaster, full of love, hate, and despair. Milena finds out that Alex, a psychologist, is creating a psychological profile of her. A trip to Morocco was one of the tests to determine a person's personality. Milena was outraged and returned the keys to her apartment. She disappeared from Alex's life. Alex called Milena's husband, Stefan, but the conversation ended in nothing. After some time, Alex met Milena at the university. She was talking sweetly with another man. Alex wondered why she was there. Milena replied that she wanted Alex to know. Alex no longer believed in Milena's sincerity. Milena ran away from Alex crying.
Because I did love you, man. I couldn't.
Alex is trying to arrange another meeting with Milena. He waits for her near her house overnight. In the early morning, Milena returns. Alex tries to tell her that he can't keep living like this. It's difficult for him to accept that she's seeing someone else. Milena tells Alex not to talk about love. After some time, Alex decides to end their relationship with Milena for good. Later, Milena calls Alex when she's drunk. She says she's confused and feels bad, and there's no one around. When Alex arrives at her house, Milena seems to be mocking him, introducing herself as the new Milena. The old Milena is gone, and Alex is faced with a new version, someone who can be tied to him forever. Alex leaves, and Milena screams for him to stay. She becomes hysterical and throws bottles at Alex, but he remains firm in his decision. Tormented, Alex returns the next morning to find Milena with a friend. It's night again, and Alex receives another call from Milena. In the conversation, she tells him that she wants to say goodbye. However, it seems that she doesn't really want to let him go. After thinking about it, Alex decides to visit Milena. When he arrives at her house, he finds that it's a mess, and Milena is drunk and under the influence of drugs. She tries to call someone, but then falls unconscious. Alex realizes that Milena's condition is serious and that it could end badly. He knows that it would be best if she left his life, but he doesn't want to do anything to help her. Alex understands that this is for the best. He says goodbye, knowing that she won't survive. Then, he calls an ambulance to get her help. Police Inspector Netisil believes that Alex's actions were ambiguous. He wanted Milena to die. The inspector tried to get Alex to confess, but he denied everything. During the conversation, Milena's husband appeared and said that she would survive. Doctors saved her life. Alex left for America, but then he met Milena near a hotel. But why was she there? Was the relationship still going on?
But you don't have to see